venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ulysses Chacin gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Toronto, the shortstop, number 11.
Pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's the team leader in runs batted in coming into this one. He just has a knack for driving in runs, whether the runner is at first base or he's at second or third. It just seems like he's always driving the guys in. He even told me, when I get to the plate, I'm in scoring position. That's the kind of mentality he has, and it works.
Now here it comes. And a high strike there, 0-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
1-1 the count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3. Just underway here at Fenway Park. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Davis, the runner at second with 1 away. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The designated hitter.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Into the box now, number 13, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll start this one at 269, 11 home runs and 42 runs batted in. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Justin Smoke now. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway, and Toronto's off to the early 1-0 lead. Ryan Barucki, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Andrew.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's coming off a month where he had 30 runs batted in. That's 1 RBI a game. You always hear them say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, I think that applies to driving in runs, too.
Now batting, Dustin Pedroia. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here it comes. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, J.D.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young, but I don't have any doubt he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
First offering on its way. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So digging in now, Rafael Devers. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming. Here it is. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. The Blue Jays on top, 1-0. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Stepping up to the plate, Reese McGuire is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Randall Grichuk, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline to his right, Guerrero. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete, gets really good jumps on the ball, but people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 23. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First offering on its way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. One ball and one strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
So striding in, Sam Travis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Greg Owings.
Here's Chris Owings now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 16 RBIs. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ready with the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Liner toward right center. Oh, and he misses it. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first. So he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. Pitch out, nothing doing. Owings leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Count even now at 1-1. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third, all tied at 1-1.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
The second base.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 8.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
That's inside. 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning. And now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
Andrew.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Hernandez racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
1 away, and here's the 2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat. In tied at 93, ball 1. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. J.D. Martinez waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. The 3-2 now to Pedroia. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 one more time is looked at and the count moves full. The 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
That's
ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Martinez at third with 2 away. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 4-1.
Counts 1-0.
Two out with the man at first. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. Three and 0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as we begin the top of the 4th.
Third baseman, number 27.
First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch outs now, and there's 1 away. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see. 94 for one, 91 for the other. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Line towards center field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Throwing to second, and he's safe.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Into the box, Justin Smoke, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Smoke, a native of South Carolina. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And it's fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Grounded back up the middle. Bogaerts has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Vasquez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Now the 2-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
And now the Red Sox DH, number 23. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in, Sam Travis hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
Tell you, that's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Into the box now, Chris Owings. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw. Got him by a step. Would have been a run if he beat it out, but the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next to bat for Toronto, Reese McGuire. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. McGuire tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Striding into the box, Randall Grichuk. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here. Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, number 8.
Now in the box, number 8 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now.
No strike.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. No hits to this point. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
0-2. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The 1-2. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The set and the 2-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Our score remains 2-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Benintendi. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Benintendi.
First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chopped on the ground over to first. Smoke barehands it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox on top 2-1. At the plate, Jonathan Davis 1 for 2, including a double back in the first.
Center fielder, number 49.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Benintendi is there, 1 away.
Now batting, number 27.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's another 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Heath Hembry will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
Number 13 will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Justin Smoke, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail it here 2-1. Sam Gaviglio enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
For the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First delivery to him on the way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
0-1 count and the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Shoots this one over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
In now, Rafael Devers. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-1. Scorched to third. A dive and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
The catcher, Christian.
So striding forward now, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. And he is in there.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing the hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Stepping in now, number 23, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hit hard back up the middle, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bat of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Now batting, first base.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
In now, Sam Travis. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Now both runners are breaking. Line drive to left. Vasquez rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 3 now.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Away.
Into the box, Chris Owings, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Right fielder.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's 6-1.
You know, Dero, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Ready for another shot now, Dustin Pedroia, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. One there. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Now batting.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So a struggle that time for him in center field. And as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Coming to the plate again, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Pedroia at third. Martinez at second with 2 gone. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-1 pitch. Tried to get the sinker to come back to the outside that time, but it just misses off the corner.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. The count for Rafael Devers.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time.
When it rains, it pours sometimes, and it's a downpour right now. First an error and now a pass ball. They really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a liner. And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
In now, number 23, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Vasquez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the throw in gets away from him. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Every team would be happy if they could produce 10 runs over the course of 2 games. But they've gone double digits in 1 inning. I think it's safe to say that this thing is out of reach.
Now at the plate, Sam Travis. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And even 10 runs have scored this half inning. And there is strike 3. So after what seemed like an hour, the side is retired. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 12 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Popped him up. Vasquez is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Into the box, Reese McGuire, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Randall Grichuk, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Number 70 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 70.
Now to the plate, Chris Owings.
Leading off
He'll try and get something
Red Sox,
started in the home half of the seventh.
fielder, Red Owings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Dustin Pedroia is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Owings over at second. Benintendi at first with no outs. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Oh, 0-2. Here it comes.
One ball, two
Tried to
strikes.
get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Still 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now two men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and two runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Count remains full. Making him work out there. The ninth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Takes this the other way to right. Richard has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
No left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken. Strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken down and in for a ball.
I got to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 one more time. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready now, number 8. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Fouled off. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Very much a laugher to this point in the contest as you get a look at the line score. 12-1 our score in the late stages of this one. Digging in now, Jonathan Davis. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Line drive to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Blue Jays go down in order. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Into the box, Rafael Devers. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
The third baseman, Rafael.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Davis is in pursuit. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
In now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. This ball will be chopped foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Ball 2.
Devers stands at second with no outs. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
The batter, number 23.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 23. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Popped him up. And he's able to look this one in over near the on-deck circle, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Sam Travis.
Now at the plate, Sam Travis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's out.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Red Sox leave 1, but don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. Dominic Leone comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Dominic Leone.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 13. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike there, 0-1. Now the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Three and 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Justin Smoke, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
3-2 now. Teoscar Hernandez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Striding in once again, Teoscar Hernandez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big sixth inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Red Sox played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Ulysses Chacin with his 4th win this season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.